I always try to stop and appreciate the sunrise in the morning. It's one of my favorite times of the day. But today we don't have a lot of time to sit here and enjoy it because I've got more that I need to get done today than I'm probably going to have time to do. I've got to get the cows fed. I need to get number 10 and her twins turned back out with the main herd. Once I get a vacancy in that pen, I'm going to need to get the bull in here. He needs to get out of the cows because I don't want a year-round calving season. I want things defined. So he needs to come out. I've got a bunch of brush that I need to haul down to the brush pile. And sadly, today I'm going to start irrigating for the year. It seems way too early to be running the pump, but it's been dry here for so long and we don't have any rain coming in the forecast. So unfortunately, that means that yes, it is time to fire up the new pump and see how it works. Those are all the have-to-do jobs. If we get that far, I'd like to get the aerator moved over here and maybe the manure spreader as well, because kind of what my goal was to get the pastures aerated and manured, get the manure spread before I start irrigating. That's not going to happen with all of it because I got to get the pump going this morning, but I would like to try to get those things done as best as I can on whatever's left. I don't know how far we're going to get today, but I'm going to try. That's what's going on today on Farmertylerranch. Well, where's my shotgun when I need it? This time of year, the geese love landing out in that pasture. And up until now, it's upset me when they do that, because when they land out there, they will pick that grass right down to the ground. And at a time of year when I'm usually trying to build feed out there, you know, they come in and they can wipe it out in a day, depending on how many birds land. But while they're out there, they're doing what birds do, and they're leaving a ton of manure behind that might actually be helping the pasture. I'm not really sure. So I'm kind of trying to look at this in a different way and not get quite so angry at them and run out there and chase them off. I wonder if they're maybe actually doing me a favor. But first things first, this morning, as with every morning, the first thing that needs to get done is we got to get the cows fed. On second thought, I know I said feeding's the first thing, but I think that I better get number 10 and the twins out first, because I don't want her to get shortchanged on any hay. So we'll get the gates opened up for them first. They can start making their way out to the field, and then we'll run the hay out there. All right, you guys, let's head on out. Let's head on out. Come on. They've been locked up for a little over a week now, and the way that I kind of figure out if they're ready to go out with the main herd or not is just, you know, it kind of is decided by the condition of the calves. If they're in good shape and lively and running around and playing in the mornings like they have been, then I can be pretty sure that they've been nursing regularly. And like I have mentioned before, I just want to make sure that they reach a stage where if they're out in the field and mother gets up and leaves one of them, that one that got left has enough energy and enough strength to run off and find her. We're not running huge acreage here, so that's not real hard for them to do, but it's still just better to give them every advantage you can. All right, well, I came in here to get the side-by-side and go feed, and lo and behold, that bull is standing right back here. So I know I kind of keep going back on what I said about feeding first, but I think the smart thing for me to do is to go ahead and grab him, pull him out of the herd right now, because once I feed, he's going to go back out in the field, and I don't know when I'm going to get another chance to do that. So right now is a smart time to do it. I think we better just do it. All right, shut this gate first. Now we'll see if we can't convince him to go back in here. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Oh my boy. Well, that wasn't too bad. I don't think I've ever seen that bull move quite like that before. He's usually so calm and mellow. So it's nice to know he's still got it in him. Anyway, we'll get some hay thrown to him, settle him down a little bit, and then we'll run the hay out to the cows, finally. Let's get some cows fed. They're starting to get angry with me. I don't know if you guys can hear them in the background, but they are not shy about telling me that they're ready to eat. Get in. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, oh. We're still doing 2 bales in the field and 1 at the manger. And like I say, today we're going to start irrigating, so I'm hoping to transition off of hay entirely within a month or so. We've got enough hay to last us that long, but probably won't get us too much further. On to the next job. We were done here, but it looks like my little bull twin hasn't figured out how to get out. Oh, there he is. He's figuring it out right now. Mama's that way, buddy. Go on and get her. You know, that's kind of interesting because I always just assumed that cattle identified each other by smell, but I don't know if the GoPro, you know, the GoPros make everything look so far away. So I don't know if you could really see it, but he ran right straight to Mama. And as it happens, she's the only red cow out there. So I feel like there was some visual identification there, which I didn't really think they were capable of, but apparently they are. Are you guys trying to tell me something? I think they're trying to remind me that it is their day to get a round bale. So let's go do that right now. we're not done with the tractor for the day, but we're done with it for now. So I'm gonna go park it. We'll jump in the side-by-side and go get valves set so we can start some water. What are you doing? Something about puppies and gloves. Whoa. I think we're gonna walk from here. This year we had to bite the bullet and put a new pump and motor in here at the ranch. This was a huge expense for us, but the original pump and motor that's been here my entire life has actually been here since the 50s. In fact, it may have been here in the 40s. My grandparents moved to this property in 57, and that setup was already installed, so we don't really know how long it was in here before they moved here. We can't say that we didn't get our money's worth, but it still stings a little bit. And this is the first time that I've run the new setup, so I don't know how the gallons per minute is going to compare to the old setup, but I think I'm going to start with running 4 checks and we'll just see how long it takes. Ooh, ground's hard. Let's see if this works. Oh. There we go. Oh man, that right there ought to tell you how dry the ground is. So the purpose of this little dam here is that I can divert the water from that valve either out here to the middle field, or I can send it the other way to the little pasture here. Well, valves are all set, so I guess we can give her a whirl. So you can see the way that the water went into the standpipe here, and inside that standpipe is an underground line that goes and feeds those valves. So like the valves that we just opened now should be spilling water. We're gonna let these run, and hopefully I can come back this evening and change them over to the next set. So the direction of the day has changed a little bit. I was planning, once we got the water going, to start moving brush down to the brush pile, but I just got a phone call from the guy that owns the winter pasture, and it sounds like there's a calf over there that he thinks is in trouble. So I was planning to go down there today anyway, but I think we're gonna do that right now and see what's going on, and hopefully we can do something about it. I'm not sure what all I'm gonna need over there. I don't really know much about what I'm walking into, so I think I do have some powdered colostrum at the house and a bottle. I might just grab that. I don't even know if that's what is gonna help this calf or not, but I'm just gonna run home and grab a few things so that when we get there, hopefully we're prepared for whatever we might encounter. We got the vet bag, bottle, and some colostrum. Let's go see what we're dealing with. Okay, I know about where the calf should be laying, so we're gonna go find it and see what we got.
Little one, are you okay?